Hi everyone. So after reading Tompkins chapter 12, I noted that one of the things that stood out to me the most was that in order to use multimedia cross-curricular project-based assignments to improve traditional and digital literacy skills is to engage in meaningful tasks so that students can foster thinking. So when I saw that I engage in meaningful tasks, what I thought immediately is that for students to actually remember the meaningful tasks that they're engaged in, they need to do some sort of writing, some sort of research. And it also made me think of the DOK wheel, because as we take a look over here, with the DOK wheel, students will most likely be engaged or have to internalize and really think critically when they are working at the level 4 of the DOK. So a lot of this idea of project-based assignments, of multimedia projects, of cross-curricular work, this has a lot to do with utilizing the level 4 components of the DOK, which I think is going to be extremely helpful to, as we mentioned earlier, it's going to be extremely helpful to fostering thinking. I also noted that writing will be extremely helpful in the form of learning logs, in the form of stimulated writing, in the form of quick writing. Now, these are just some of the protocols that can help improve digital literacy. So I noted that this will be highly beneficial to students for both traditional and digital literacy skills, because writing can often take form in the traditional place, and it can also take form in the digital place as well, where students are exploring online or they're exploring in person. So this idea of digital exploration will help students improve their traditional and their digital literacy skills. I also noted that Tompkins talks about expanding student knowledge. And again, it made me think about DOK, because when we expand student knowledge, we personalize their learning, and we expect students to share knowledge. They are completing the most rigorous forms of learning and the most extended forms of learning. Now, in addition to the DOK, I also noted that we do have Hess's cognitive rigor matrix, which also is great for cross-curricular work. So this is an example for social studies and humanities. So if we take a look over here for the extended thinking and for the possible assessments or possible project-based learning that students can do, we see over here that it says, explain how concepts relate to one another. So students can create multimedia projects that follow some of these ideas of the extended thinking, or they can create digital projects that have them complete this component of literacy where they're thinking about how contents relate to each other, or problem-based situations, or using multiple sources from multiple materials, as we can see over here, organizing information, analyzing speeches, or different text mediums. So as we can see over here, this level 4 of both the DOK and Hess's cognitive rigor matrix, it allows students to really hone in on personalized learning, expanding their student knowledge, being able to share the knowledge with students, and having students be accountable for that knowledge, whether it be on the computer or traditional literacy, and whether it be that they're writing or that they're working collaboratively.